Hello, party people. Welcome to the demo of Holstin, an old-school-inspired psychological survival horror game in which something has gone patently wrong in an isolated Polish town, and you're here to get to the bottom of what's plaguing it. Alrighty, let's get right into it. As I mentioned in the intro, Holstin is a psychological survival horror game set in the 90s in an isolated Polish town. You are here to find your friend Bartek, and in doing so, uncover the secrets of what ominous presence lurks within. This is the playtest, or demo, or closed beta, whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much to Sonka for allowing me to participate. I've actually never done anything like this before, and I am super excited. I did brush up on my Polish after playing a little bit to test recording. Sorry in advance if I butcher everything. Now with that out of the way, let's get to it. A plastic box mounted on the wall. A faint electrical hum can be heard coming from it. The door is stuck and won't open without a narrow tool. There's a large rusty padlock keeping the door shut. A broken key is jammed inside. There is no way to take it out. Well, I'm sure that we could find a way if we tried hard enough. Oh. Oh, sorry. We'll come back to that note. I wanna... let there be light. Alright. You came to town Yuzorn Kolonia with one goal: to find your friend Bartek and bring him home. The search has led you to this place, the Janowski house. Some clues point that you can find the underground tunnels map here. If that is true, you'll be able to reach your next stop, the brewery, the last known whereabouts of Bartek. One of a few sane people in the town is waiting by the entry phone, assisting you from a distance. Her name is Anita, and you're stuck together in this mess of a situation whether you like it or not. She certainly doesn't. Remember that whenever you get stuck, you can check the map, look in your inventory, and go through any notes you've found. Inspect your surroundings, look for clues, and use any advice you can. The Trinity knows you're gonna need it. This place is not there to help you. Neither will it accept your help. It's too late for that. Just kidding, the padlock code is 2137. Please mind that while the events happening in this demo are considered canon, this particular gameplay bit will not be included in the actual game, and that it's still missing a lot of the cool stuff that we're working on. With love, Sonka. Cool. Alright. No, don't do that. I already forgot the code. Alright. Now, while looking for that, I did see this. Bartek's planner, an appointment book with scribbles about his plans for last week. November 23rd to the 29th, 1992. 24th, night shift, ask Vitek about... Vicheski? 25th, 6 p.m., Janowski's. Dig about tunnel blueprints and war, could be a good scoop. 26, night shift. 27, PKP, WAW. 8 past midnight, finally out of this shithole. 28, dinner at the Stasiaks. 29th, Andrzejewski, get our suits. Once again, I'm so sorry if I butchered all of those. I actually don't speak Polish, believe it or not. Now, this game has a rotating camera mechanic, which I think is super cool. Anyways, is there a light switch? Yes. Sorry. Alright, what are we working with in here? Sorry. Hello? All of these things are horrible, actually. Come back to that. There is a small lamp with a shade. What will you do?
Huh?
The switch doesn't seem to work. Perhaps there's no power. Well, in that case, I'll just take the light bulb. You found a light bulb. Will you keep it? Now, that little item obtaining is very reminiscent of old school PS1 horror. And I adore it. The sink is inoperable. It's entirely clogged with ooze. There doesn't seem to be much else in here. Hello? Sorry. A dirty armchair. There are cigarette holes in the upholstery. Okay. Well. Time to choose between crying cupboard and singing door.
Halo? Ktoś tu jest? Hej, proszę, wysłuchaj mnie. Potrzebuję twojej pomocy.
Czy ty jesteś pan Bartek?
Co?
Wujek pan Bartek? Ten, co chodził z notatnikiem i pytał o różne rzeczy?
Tak, to ja. Wujek pan Bartek.
To ja, Maciek.
Maciek. Maciek, czemu wszędzie jest tak ciemno?
Nie wiem, naprawdę. Ta pani od białej sukienki szperała w skrzynce elektrycznej w przedsionku.
I forgot to mention that the subtitles are in English, but the voice acting is fully done in Polish. That setting, I believe, is locked in the demo. But in the full release, I believe there may be English voice acting as well. Alright. Locked from the other side, a joyful female humming can be heard coming from the room. Okay, well. Kitchen. No power, I'm presuming. Yeah. There are many fridge magnets with city names. Zakopane, Sopot, Warsaw, and Krakow. A pot filled with chopped vegetables and eggs coated in mayonnaise. Hello. Other room.
Jak sytuacja?
Nic mi nie jest. Jest pełno mazi. Nie ma prądu. Nie byłem...
Janowscy, rodzina, która tu mieszka. Spotkałeś kogoś z nich? Jak wyglądają? Zauważyłeś coś niezwykłego?
Nic tu kurwa nie jest zwykłe. Co mam ci powiedzieć?
Posłuchaj, jeśli zależy ci na tej durnej mapie, która doprowadzi cię do tego twojego Bartka, rozejrzyj się po domu. Spróbuj wszystko oświetlić najlepiej jak się da. Ta maś nie lubi sztucznego światła. Pogadaj z gówniarzem, może coś z niego wyciśniesz.
Już z nim gadałem. Mówił, że ktoś grzebał w skrzynce z korkami.
Gratulacje. Dzieciak rozgryzł to szybciej od ciebie. Światło elektryczne potrzebuje prądu. Nadążasz? A prąd mieszka w tej buczącej skrzynce przy drzwiach. Uważaj tam na siebie. Jeszcze się tu pokręcę. Jakbyś kogoś potrzebował z mózgiem.
I think I might be in love. Now there is something in our inventory, the telephone cards, a thin piece of plastic. It has a few units left, required when using a phone booth. Now I wonder if I can use this here. This might be a sort of hint system? Just kidding, I got too ambitious. So there's our fuse box. We'll finish up exploring the kitchen. Dishes with stale leftovers. The oilcloth is covered with greasy drops of chicken soup. Sorry. Long scratches on the floor, likely caused by moving a piece of furniture. Alright, so furniture moving mechanic. Understood. A set of decorative plates with folk patterns. Nope. I'm supposing it's that one, but we need more light in here. Hey kid.
Bawiłeś się żarówkami i bezpiecznikami?
Nie, naprawdę nie.
Powiedz prawdę. Muszę wiedzieć, gdzie są.
No dobra. Przestraszyłem się, jak przyszła ta pani od białej sukienki. Potem se pomyślałem, że ona też może się bać ciemności. Każdy się boi. Poszedłem do skrzynki i zacząłem wykręcać korki i wtedy usłyszałem hałas.
Jaki hałas?
Nie mogę ci powiedzieć. Był bardzo straszny. Spanikowałem. Pamiętam tylko tyle, że wbiegłem do salonu i schowałem się pod kanapą.
Alrighty. Thank you, child. I already completely forgot. Anita! Oops. Hello?
Po raz pierwszy mamusia zostawiła cię samego? Poświeć na masi, jeśli cię blokuje. Aha, poprzesuwaj meble albo coś.
Jak jesteś taka mądra, to czemu nie wejdziesz do środka i sama tego nie zrobisz?
O jasne, na pewno potrzebujesz moich 40 kg żywej wagi, żeby przepchnąć kilka mebli.
40 kg? Good lord, get that woman a sandwich. Alrighty. A 60-watt light bulb with tungsten filament. The light bulb fits the thread of the lamp. What have we here? You found a dull knife. Will you keep it? Absolutely. It would be remiss of me to not take a dull knife in a horror game. I won't take things from Grandpa's and Grandma's room, especially when they lock the door. I won't take things from Grandpa's and Grandma's room, especially when they lock the door. I won't take things from Grandpa's and Grandma's room, especially when they lock the door. I won't take things from Grandpa's and Grandma's room, especially when they lock the door. I won't take things from Grandpa's and Grandma's room, especially when they lock the door. Watch out, Shakespeare. We got a new playwright. Sorry.
Co jest?
Stommed. Alright. More furniture to move. Hello.
Wujek pan Bartek?
Maciek? Ty tutaj? Jak tu wlazłeś?
Powiedzmy, że jestem bardzo dobry w chowanego. Właśnie dlatego pani od białej sukienki mnie nie znalazła.
Rozumiem.
Spróbuj schować się pod kanapą w salonie i zrobić zasadzkę na tę panią od białej sukienki. To tam się najpierw schowałem, ale potem było mi strasznie niewygodnie.
I don't think I trust that child. Actually. I have an inkling that that's not actually a child. Hide under the couch in the living room. Well, alright. Oh. Was that blood always there? Am I just an idiot and didn't see that before, or why did the camera move? Well, that's perturbing. Do we have any more lamps hanging around? By any chance? Okay, well, I don't think I can actually hide under the couch, so... Is this one open? Yes, sir, it is. Alright. It's missing a light bulb. Ah, I see. Alright. Do you happen to have a narrow tool in here for me by any chance? It does not appear so. Oh, let's check the map. Hall, parents' bedroom. So there are a lot of items downstairs. It's just a question of how do we obtain them. What do I have in my inventory? Oh, I have the dull knife. That could be considered a narrow tool. Now this inventory system is very clunky, which I feel like would be a complaint, but this is very old school inspired, and I have to say it's such a nice touch because I remember old horror games and old games in general just had the worst inventory system, and I think this is very true to that. It has the spirit. The fuse box door is now open. Oh boy. Alright, so let's go ahead and check this out first. I'll take this light bulb back for now. Not sure why I would need that lamp, I'll leave that be for now. A musty odor comes from the washing machine. There are damp clothes inside. You found a watering can. Will you keep it? Absolutely. We have to stay hydrated one way or another. Yes?
Spróbuj schować się pod kanapą w salonie i zrobić zasadzkę na tę panią od białej sukienki. To tam się najpierw schowałem, ale potem było mi strasznie niewygodnie.
Okay. Alright, we can move this now. Did I just explode a chair by walking into it? That's lovely. I don't think we have to worry about any white dress lady if I have the absolute superhuman strength to crush a chair with my bare hands. Oh. Oh, this is cool. I like this a lot. You found a key with a tag. Will you keep it? Yes. None of this junk is useful anymore. What have we here? A small key with a bedroom tag attached. Thank you so much for labeling your key for me. Very convenient. Alright, so we're back in the living room. We should be able to turn this on now. Let's hide under the couch. Oh, you found a fuse. Will you keep it? Yes, please. Yeah, I don't think that I can actually hide under the couch. I think that that might have just been a hint to find the fuse. The TV screen is shattered into dozens of pieces. What do you have for me, game? It's jumped. I think that might be... A meat cleaver is stuck in the table and dark red stains of blood dripping down the tablecloth. So naturally I'm unable to take that. I don't like when the camera moves like that. Naturally I'm unable to take this, which is so fitting for a horror game, quite honestly. Like, I'd rather keep- probably don't even have the knife anymore. I don't. Alright, so I have a fuse. What else do I have? Light bulb, fuse, key, watering can. To get back into upstairs, we'll have to turn the power back on here. Oops. Alright, I should be able to go back upstairs now. I'm actually going to put this over here. That blood is concerning me quite a bit. More than it usually would. Alright, let there be light. That's quite a bit of blood, isn't it? We are in need of another light bulb for that. The plastic plate- Anita, give me a moment. The plastic plate of the light switch is crushed. It's completely inoperable now. My god, just leave a voicemail.
Nie mogę pojąć, czemu to aż tyle trwa. Rusz głową. Na pewno byłeś w każdym pomieszczeniu i zabrałeś wszystko, co się dało? Może da się jakoś sprawdzić, czy wszędzie zajrzałeś?
What a great way for the game to convey hints to you just by absolutely demeaning and degrading you and challenging your intelligence. I can't leave without these blueprints. What was I doing? Upstairs. Okay. Still need another light bulb. Was there anything else in here? No. Alright. Move this out of the way. What do we have here? Another washroom? No power. That was an awful noise. A relatively clean ceramic basin. The small faucet is still functional. Well, in that case, fill her up. An old metal watering can. It could carry around 5 liters of water. Water from the faucet slowly fills the metal container. An aluminum shower. Droplets of water trickle down the hose. The small faucet mounted in the wall is still functional. More water. Oh. More water could cause the handle to break apart. Can I move this? No. A pile of shattered light bulbs, crushed electrical fuses, seemingly pounded with a blunt tool. The floor tiles in the vicinity are cracked, indicating that an extraordinary strength was used. I don't trust that child. I'm telling you. Child, in quotation marks. I don't trust it. I should be able to unlock this now. The key fits the lock? We'll probably have to get some power in this room before we progress anymore. Sorry. A wall unit made of laminated board, broken and repaired multiple times. A cool little detail, which is a segue into what I was about to say. I just love the flavor text in this. It's very immersive. I really enjoy little details. There's a light bulb in here. We'll leave that for now. This will probably shine on this. An almost empty bottle of vodka seems to be put here intentionally. Hidden, perhaps. Environmental storytelling is what that feels like. Right, I should... No, actually I won't be able to. This, reminds me a lot of, like, logic puzzles, which I really enjoy. So...
Hey,
This really reminds me of logic puzzles, which I really enjoy. So it's really, like, making me rack my brain to utilize my resources, and I love that sort of puzzle. Hi.
Przepraszam, że zabrałem korki. Kiedy przyszła tu ta pani od białej sukienki, wpadłem w panikę. I ja wykręciłem też wszystkie żarówki, które mogłem znaleźć i rozbiłem je, żeby ją odstraszyć. Ale nie wchodziłem do pokoju babci i dziadka. Tam mi nie wolno.
I won't take things from Grandpa's and Grandma's room, especially when they lock the door. Now, what lamps do we have to work with? We have this one. But I have a feeling that this lamp won't reach that. I will give it a shot, but there's no power. Completely inoperable. The lamp should still work though, that's just the light switch. Let's go grab that bulb. I wonder what would happen if I said no, I don't want to keep the light bulb. Let's test that out. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Alright. We'll do a rain check on going down there. There's a disfigured small corpse in the wardrobe. It's chopped beyond recognition. I don't trust that child. I think that might be the child, and the thing in the closet is, something much more sinister, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oops. What do you have for me? Child diagnoses. My chick Janowski displays intelligence, openness, eagerness to learn, and is interested in physical processes, especially electricity. He also tends to collect and play with objects related to electricity, such as batteries or light bulbs. Problems regarding difficulty understanding spelling rules and remembering facts outside of his interest are within the norm for a child of his age. It is advised to be aware that his curiosity could create a situation that could put his health or life in danger if unattended for a long period of time. Holstin Psychological Pedagogical Counseling Center, M.A. Tobites. Alright, so that explains a lot about the light bulbs and fuses. Let's rip off this band-aid and say hello to the singing woman. Hi. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Give me a sec. Sorry. Alright, alright, alright.
Jezus Maria Tomuś! Wystraszyłeś mnie. Słyszałam jakieś hałasy, ale nie wiedziałam, że to ty. Myślałam, że to jaki intruz. No to zamknęłam drzwi. W dzisiejszych czasach to wszędzie pełno groźnych typów.
Jak się tu dostałaś do cholery?
No przecie ja sąsiadka jestem. A co, jakby się coś złego działo pod ich nieobecność? Spójrz no, Tomuś, im dłużej patrzę na te zasłony, tym bardziej mi się podobają. Wszyscy pękną z zazdrości, jak zobaczą moją suknię. Teraz wybacz, ale nie mam za dużo czasu. Muszę zacząć szyć.
Right, well, I'm presuming she's the white dress lady. And I'm going to have to hide under the couch and murder you. Sorry in advance for that. Oop. A bronze statue of a woman holding two jars. The nameplate says Vogelinde guarding the Rheingold. The jar in her left hand is sealed. There is a small piece of paper in the other one. O Rhine maiden Vogelinde, who carrieth a jar full of the sacred water, I offer thou a betrothal ring as a sign that I renounce love for time eternal. Grant me a holy warrior access to Rheingold so that I may slay foes aplenty. Now that, to my knowledge, is Norse mythology. I wonder what significance that holds. Can you move, please? Drawers containing tablecloths, bedsheets, and household tools. All is in complete disarray. Move. The door is now unlocked. Alright, so I'm assuming this is the water that we retrieved from the disgusting sink is the holy water, or sacred water. The jar lowers as it gets filled. A quiet mechanical groan accompanies the slight motion. The jar in her right hand is filled with water. There's a discoloration on the ring finger of her left hand. Alrighty, well now we can go upstairs without this light bulb. Okay. I swear there's more blood than there was before. I might just be psyching myself out, but... Now what will we not need power to? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Poważnie?
Oh, nuts. Oh, what's that? Can't get to it. Alright, so... we need to get power into this room.
Hej,
What?
a wiesz, że mój dziadzio to ma strzelbę? Jak raz nie poszedłem do szkoły, to widziałem, jak się nią bawi w gabinecie. Patrzałem tylko przez dziurkę od klucza, to i nie wszystko widziałem.
Well, thank you for that piece of information. I'd love to have a gun right now. I need to have power over here, or else I won't, unless I can climb through here. I cannot. Do I have another fuse? I do not. So if we take the power from... I reckon this isn't going to work, but I'm just gonna try. Oh. Well, it did. Alright, cool. Okay. So now we have power in this area. Actually, let's go in here first. Nothing. Okie doke. I would like a rifle, if I'm completely honest with you. To my knowledge, there is combat in this game. I'm quite excited for it. This actually reminds me a lot of Project Zomboid. In a good way. In a unique way. But that makes me very excited for the combat because it reminds me of Project Zomboid. I like that perspective that it has. Now we can turn this on. Most excellent. You found an old ring. Will you keep it? Yes. Green-coated bronze ring. There are runic insignia inscribed on its head. Alright, well, let's go... Let's open this up first. How did you get in here? Stick child's bedroom. A torn notebook labeled Kassia's diary. The writing on every page is covered by crayon scribbles. Looks like a cutout photo of Gregor's Janowski was taped to the cover. I'm not sure who that is. Upon further research, Janowski was a Polish rock musician and the frontman of a band Republica, which was one of Poland's most popular rock groups. Interesting. Okay, I think that camera drifting is automatic and I don't need to be concerned. If you're in here, I swear.
Masz pierścionek dziadka. To nie zabawka, wiesz?
To naprawdę pierścionek twojego dziadka? Te symbole...
No jasne, że tak, ale możesz go na trochę pożyczyć. Tylko odłóż go potem na miejsce, dobra?
I will probably not do that. I don't even remember where I got it from. What?
Wujek, a wiesz jak powinno się używać broni? Bo mi się wydaje, że dziadek nie umie strzelać. Trzymał strzelbę odwrotnie i próbował ugryźć koniec, którym się strzela.
Oh.
To było bardzo śmieszne. Zaśmiałem się i wtedy mnie usłyszał. Bardzo się na mnie zezłościł i kazał mi iść do pokoju.
Oh, okay. Alright. Moving swiftly onward from that statement.
Poważnie?
The door's locked. It's jammed. Not sure why I did that exactly. A bizarre pile of furniture, hard to imagine what purpose it could serve. Hush, I'm playing soccer. Leave me alone. Alright, fine.
Dziadek się zezłościł, jak podejrzałem, że się bawi w przebieranki z posągiem wróżki dzbanuszki. I jak siedział w fotelu i wygłupiał się ze strzelbą.
Okay. Children's bunk bed. Sheets on the top bed are kept tidy while the bottom one is in disarray. It's come to my attention. I know I said that the corpse in the closet in the other room was my chick, but I'm starting to think that it might be Cassia. I don't trust this child though. And you can't make me trust him. Hi. Thomas!
Matko jedyna, co za burdel. Jak ja mam to cokolwiek znaleźć? Wszędzie zajrzałam i nic. Co to? To Janowska nie ma żadnych przyborów krawieckich? Może dzieciaki mają jakieś kredki i linijki, to sobie poradzę, jeśli w ogóle je wygrzebię.
Alright, what?
Wiadomo, dzieci zawsze będą się kłócić, ale jak raz dostaną manto, to się nauczą. No ale te bachory robią co tylko chcą. Saigon totalny. Zabawki na podłodze, meble na kupie. Spójrz tam, w rogu, nawet podłogę porysowały. Trzeba będzie zadzwonić po mojego starego, żeby to wycyklinował, jak wytrzeźwieje.
So we have the ring. May as well take care of that. We do need to put a light bulb in there as well. I think that should get rid of those. So there's something to investigate over there. Anyways. Not sure if I'll be able to get to it now. Maybe? Yes. Alrighty. No, this is the wrong room. It's down here. Hi. The ring gently slides onto the woman's finger. A faint click of metal is heard from inside the statue. The statue starts to tremble as the old mechanism sets it to motion. Well, that was an absolutely disturbing movement that was. Thank you for that. An old bronze safe mounted in the wall. What do you have for me? You found a Bojka-ish 1312M. Will you keep it? Yes, please. Heavy firearm using 1270mm caliber rounds.
Poważnie?
Darn. Oops. Oh, Anita. What am I gonna do with you? I'm gonna put you on like a block number list.
Marnujesz czas. Wyłaź stamtąd, jeśli wciąż niczego nie znalazłeś.
Właśnie znalazłem strzelbę. Ktoś ją schował w takim nazistowskim...
Nie przyszedłeś tu po jakąś zasraną strzelbę.
Racja. W takim razie odłożę ją na miejsce.
Nie zachowuj się jak smarkacz. Masz nową zabawkę? Brawo. Teraz skup się na głównym zadaniu. Wiesz, gdzie może być ta mapa tuneli? Znajdź ją, bo inaczej będziesz musiał użyć tej swojej broni.
Was that a Nazi statue? Well, now that I think about it, the whole Vogelinde and Rhine Maiden thing was part of Das Rheingold, which was the first opera act in Der Ring des Nibelungen, which was that set of operas that was based on Norse mythology. And Wagner was a Nazi, so I'm assuming that is what it's referring to, which is interesting to me because that other name that was in Cassia's diary was also a musician. So I have a feeling that the developers might be into music. Anywho, what were we doing? Hello.
Widziałeś, że w kłódce utknął kluczyk? Pamiętam, że jak psy, w sensie policja, widzi kłódkę, to po prostu w nią strzela. Widziałem to w telewizji statkiem, a potem kopią w drzwi i zabijają gangsterów.
Okay. Now what am I missing? I have everything on this floor. We have to shoot the lock in the vestibule. But we'll save that. We need to get light into the kids' bedroom, and then we're missing something in the parents' bedroom and the grandparents' bedroom. So let's head back upstairs and take a peek. Ah. There isn't even anything here. Leave me alone. I had to start and stop the game because of the renovations that are currently going on, started up again, and my thought process was just like completely disintegrated. Oh. Dog. Dog. I think that's a dog. Oh, there's a hand there. I didn't even notice that. I was too fixated on this beast. There's a charred hand and a pile of ashes. I did my last penance accordingly to what our good prophets said. My husband and I already have the results. The due date is set in August. Since my last confession, I've committed the following sins. I argued with my mother, and I doubted my faith in the face of my father's sickness. I deeply regret all my sins. I'm scared I won't be able to join the penitent mass. I want to make atonement to purify my soul. For my next penance, I'll do what was spoken in the sermon. I'll remove the root of evil from my body. I wonder what that means exactly, because clearly the hand was the root of all evil in her eyes. Interesting. I do need to find... I forgot where I put my light bulbs. Whoa.
Widziałeś, że w kłódce utknął?
Yeah. Where did I put the light bulbs, actually? Now I wonder, as I mentioned before, if this light will be enough to open up that area over there. Yes. You found a slide. Will you keep it? I sure will. It's impossible to discern what it shows unless displayed on a projector. Oh, cool! I didn't realize I could do that. I do see that there's a combined mechanic. And limited inventory space, very Resident Evil.
Nie sprzątaj! Dzieciaki narobiły bałaganu, to niech same zbiorą rzeczy. Może teraz uda mi się znaleźć jakieś ołówki i linijki do zdjęcia miary. Ale wciąż nie mogę niczego uszyć bez maszyny. Musi być gdzieś w piwnicy, ale klucz się złamał w tej cholernej kłódce. Tomuś, kochaneczku, pomóż kobiecie w potrzebie. Tu potrzeba męskiej ręki.
Well, there is a woman's hand in the fireplace, if that would suffice. There's still an item in here. I reckon it might be behind here, but I'm not sure how to get to that. Now, if I take this light bulb, place it in here, see if that works. Oop. Anita.
Jakieś postępy?
Znalazłem mapę tuneli, ale jest na slajdzie. Muszę go wyświetlić.
Na pewno jakiś projektor jest w szkole, ale w szkole jest pełno...
Children.
Nie muszę tam iść. Po co mieliby slajd, którego nie mają na czym wyświetlić? To duży dom, pełno tu rupieci. Znajdę go.
Dobra, tylko się pospiesz.
Okay. Back to what I was doing before I was so rudely interrupted. Shoot.
Ej, to mój slajd, dawaj.
Oddam. Huh? Ej, jak to?
To ten nudny. Możesz go sobie wziąć. Myślałem, że wziąłeś ten z panienką z okienka.
Co na nim jest? Powiesz mi?
Pełno kresek i kwadratów. Zupełna strata czasu. Jak niby można opowiedzieć historię bez potworów albo ludzi?
Okay. There's something in here too. But there isn't anywhere else that I haven't examined, I don't believe. Oh, I did get everything in the parents' bedroom. Okay. I wonder if it's...
Poważnie?
Oops. I wonder if it's the light bulb.
Hej,
Oh, hello.
jak chcesz zobaczyć ten nudny slajd, to spytaj tatę, czy możesz użyć projektora w piwnicy. Widziałeś, że w kłódce utknął kluczyk? Pamiętam, że jak psy...
Oh, we already said that. Okay. It is the light bulb. Okay. I see. We used everything else? Slide and gun. Alright. Alright, my completionist soul is satiated. Nuts. Now that I know that that was just the light bulb. Shoot. Go back. Can I use the healing item? There is no need for healing right now. Alright, so I don't believe that I can use the healing item or the card. Yeah, alright. Well, let's put some power here. Alrighty. What do you have for me, game? Wardrobe loaded with summer clothes to be brought out in a couple of months. Shelf groaning under the weight of mason jars with compote and pickled vegetables. Oops. A hoard of dated housewares, too worn out to use, too good to throw out. Proudly presented by Sonka. We'll scroll through the credits really quick. Okie doke. I believe that is everything in here. I reckon I'll have to turn off the light, but... An old projector used to display images on slides. The Janowski house demo ends here, but the story will continue. However, don't focus too much on what you have seen in here. There probably was no slide. There was no white dress lady. Were the rooms always so empty? So, that's it for the Holstin demo. Personally, I am incredibly excited for this game. The controls felt very smooth, the voice acting was stellar, and it felt very natural. The graphics and the soundscape were phenomenal, in my opinion. The pixel style was so charming, and the entire feel of the game absolutely felt like an old-school horror game experience. I absolutely adored the rotating camera mechanic. It really added a whole new layer of gameplay and it has so much potential for secrets and puzzles, so I'm very excited to see how it's utilized in the full release. The inventory system was wonky, but I wouldn't consider that a complaint because, again, it was very reminiscent of old-school horror games and added to that experience. I think the only real issue I ran into was that when I first did a test recording, I had massive issues with dropping frames in Streamlabs, like to the point that the footage was unsalvageable, which isn't an issue I've ever had before when recording. I seem to have fixed this issue by putting the game in windowed mode, lowering my output quality to 720p, and upping my bitrate for some reason. This may have been an issue from my end, since I'm not exactly running a state-of-the-art setup, but then again, I've also never had this issue before, and I both stream and record at 1080p without any issue. My one criticism is probably that the horror aspect wasn't very present in the demo, and I would have liked to see the combat mechanics in action. That being said, this is a demo, and the full game boasts a supposed 20 hours of gameplay, so I'm certain we'll get to see both of those things in the full release. Also, I don't personally have this gripe, but I can see some people finding the lights puzzle to be tedious and aggravating, especially if it becomes a recurring mechanic. Hopefully the full release will feature a variety of puzzles, and that the lights mechanic won't be overused, lest it devolve from a mechanic into a gimmick. Like I mentioned in my playthrough, Holstin reminded me a lot of Project Zomboid, which isn't to detract from the originality and uniqueness of Holstin, but Project Zomboid is a game that I've sunk countless hours into, and I always keep coming back to it partly because of the charm that it has, with the graphics, the perspective, and the atmosphere, which are all things that I would say Holstin shares similarities with. Which is to say that I could see myself sinking countless hours into Holstin too. If you enjoyed this playthrough and are interested in this game, be sure to check out the Steam page linked in the description to stay updated on the release. Thank you to Sonka for letting me play your demo, and thank you for playing it with me. That's all. I hope you have a lovely day-night cycle.